Shows and vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Drutube, and I am back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. You're a real one. Not too many people will get or understand you, but you don't need them to, and that's okay. You don't need nobody to understand you, and that's all right. You do you do your own thing, and what's more greater than that? What's more better than being yourself unapologetically? Don't hold back. Don't walk on eggshells. When something's on your mind, you speak it. You tell it like it is, and you don't wait a second. You speak what's on your mind appropriately in a respectable, honorable fashion, respectfully, and that's all life's about. Don't hold back for people when there's something you feel you need to say, but you don't put yourself in a situation to where you get yourself into something that you wish you didn't put yourself into. That's all. But when it comes to being yourself, you're easily able to do that. There's nothing wrong with the way you view you. Unfortunately, due to being empathic, you pick up on the vibration and the energies of other people. So in the past, you may have unconsciously picked up on other people's feelings towards you and thought they were your own. You may have thought you were uncomfortable, or you might have thought there was something wrong with you, but you may have been around another person who felt a little insecure around you. You may have been around someone who was uncomfortable with themselves, and your self-esteem, your confidence may have put them on edge a little bit. Maybe they felt some type of way about it, but tried to keep it under control, and it came off as a weird vibe to you. They may have been standoffish. They may have tried to hit you with the okay, yeah, all right, like they're super cool or whatever, and that's all right. Don't feel any type of way about that. When people get snooty around you, it says more about them than it does about you. You keep being yourself. Don't allow anybody to make you feel any different. Don't let anybody try to make you feel uncomfortable about being who you are. And you just roll with it. Not everybody is perfect. Not everybody is going to get things right. There are some moments where you may be cool, and then some moments where a few seconds later somebody may find something funny. That's okay. Don't take things personal, and don't internalize things. Don't take other people's opinions personal. It's really not that bad, because nobody even really cares about it like that. When you feel that you might make a mistake or something, or you feel there's pressure on you because there's something you didn't do right, people done forgot about that 5 minutes after it happened. It's just we internalize things, and we hold on to things, and we make a big deal out of things, especially when it's unnecessary. But you're a real one, all right? Not too many people are going to understand you. You tend to do you, and you really don't need a second opinion. You really don't need somebody else's intake on it. You just go out, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, and you live and let live. That's what a lot of people respect about you, whether you know it or not. You're real. You're real, and you're rare. It's not a lot of real people out there. That's why when you do meet good people and you interact with them, it seems like it's extremely genuine. It seems like they're like really taking care of the relationship or the situation. People really don't want to cause any type of issue or problem, because they know what they have in front of them. They see your value. Not only do they recognize their own value, but they recognize yours as well. A lot of people aren't going to understand you, but the ones who do, they're going to really understand you. They're going to get the type of person that you are, because they're going to see themselves in you. They're going to see themselves in you. They're going to be like, okay, this person's like me. This is someone similar to myself. And even the people that you meet that aren't similar to you or aren't the same as you, that's still okay. That's still all right. You don't have to even worry about that. You don't have to worry about any interaction that you have with anybody. Just exude confidence. Feel confident no matter what. Feel confident around anybody, everybody, doesn't matter who you're talking to, no matter what the situation, no matter where it is, no matter what you're doing, whether it's work, whether you're out enjoying yourself, whether you ordering some food, and the waiter or the waitress comes up. Don't worry about anything. You're just talking to people. It's just a conversation. Make light of it. You don't need people to understand you. If you're different and you have a certain way about doing things, that's okay. Maybe people were extra hard on you in the past. Maybe people always had something to say about you in the past. You don't want to take that with you, because it's going to add some negative energy to your vibration. And people can pick up on that. When you are assuming somebody is some type of way, or you're expecting to get some type of negative, you're going to get it. You're going to get some type of bad experience, because that's what you're going to be looking for, and subconsciously you're going to create that. What you see is what you get. View everyone as a friend until they show you otherwise. Now, if they show you otherwise, that's on them, but at least it'll be coming out of them and it won't be coming out of you. So view people as friends. Don't immediately go somewhere and view people as an enemy because they look a certain way, or they're acting a certain way, or they're dressing a certain way, or you might have some type of perception about them. If they didn't do anything to you yet, they didn't cause you any harm, they didn't do anything wrong to you, give everybody a clean slate. So that way you'll be able to be peaceful. You'll be able to have peace within you, and then you'll be able to have peace around you. Because there are some people in the past that you may be keeping some of that same negative energy, and unfortunately, from what you dealt with from them, you could be projecting it onto people that you never even dealt with, and be assuming some things from them, or seeing some things in them that aren't necessarily there. So you gotta give everybody a fresh new start, and you gotta give yourself a fresh new start. Because sometimes when you are great and you have great things ahead of you, and you're figuring yourself out, you're figuring your life out, you're learning new things about yourself, you're finally coming into the awareness of who you truly are. You start to see why people may have felt some type of way about you in the past, or treated you some type of way. It's because that they were trying to devalue you, and they were trying to lower your spirit. They didn't want you to feel good about yourself, because you might have had some type of great quality they wish they had. And unfortunately, excuse me, unfortunately, they treated you different because of it. They didn't treat you like everybody else. And when you don't get that type of validation, when you don't get that type of camaraderie feeling of, or that sense of belonging that we all need as people, you tend to feel like it's something wrong with you, when it ain't nothing wrong with you. So stop walking around feeling like it's something wrong with you when it's not. There's nothing wrong with you. You're cool as everybody else. You're as fly as everybody else. Are you on point as everybody else? Don't look at other people and assume that there's something in them that there's not in you. Don't look at other people and think that they have something that you don't. That's where people went wrong with you. It's just that your energy might have been a little too high for them to walk on by. Do, 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 do. Your energy might have been a little bit too high. And if people aren't understanding, and if people aren't willing to use the knowledge that they have to accept you for who you are, then they're just not on your level. They're just not at a level to where they can accept you or respect you. And you can't be upset at someone for what they don't have. What somebody has is all what they can give to you. What they don't have You can't expect them to give it to you. And when you're a real one, not everybody's going to know how to take you. Not everybody's going to know how to approach you. Not everybody's going to know how to be around you, because the energy of a real person is so strong. That's why some people will turn their nose up at you. That's why some people will act like they don't even see you. That's why some people will act like they don't want nothing to do with you, but totally be infatuated with you from head to toe. Totally be infatuated with you. Your every move. Totally be infatuated with you. Every single thing about you. They can't stop thinking about you, like the Stevie Wonder song. All they do is think about you. Over my own beat. All they do is think about you, you know? So when you're real, not too many people will understand you, but you don't need them to, and that's okay. You don't need people to understand you for who you are. We just dropping some jewels and some nuggets of understanding in this video. But you don't need people to understand you for who you are. It's okay to be you. There's no problem with you. Be comfortable with who you are. Love who you are. Appreciate who you are. And don't let other people's uncomfortability with who they are rain on your parade or try to bring you down. See, what you never knew was that you had already were innately born with a lot of things that people have to develop. As a chosen one, you were already born with a lot of things that people already have to develop. You already had self-confidence. You already had high self-esteem. You already had a lot of good qualities about you. You had empathy. You could care for other people. You could put other people before yourself. You could lift somebody else up and make somebody else feel good. A lot of people never even learned these things or discovered them within themselves. So early on, people would possibly call you weird. People would have certain things to say about you because they didn't understand you. They were on their level of understanding. You were on your level of understanding. But the thing is, you never put them down. You never had anything negative to say about them. You looked at them like you saw yourself. You didn't see a problem in yourself, probably until they tried to point it out. See, you're so confident, people had to make you aware of your flaws, weaknesses, all kinds of things. They had to try to make you self-conscious because you had too much confidence. And unfortunately, if you believed them or not, they may have changed your whole perception of reality. And that's what a lot of people who don't understand who we are, that's what they'll do. I don't understand you. I have to kill it. I don't understand it. I don't have love. I don't have empathy. The only thing left for me to do is kill it, seek and destroy. So you might have been around a lot of people who lacked empathy and they weren't able to take you. They didn't understand that you were going to grow up and be someone phenomenal, someone great, someone enthusiastic, someone fantastic, someone that just knocked people's socks off. They didn't know that. And that's who you are. That's what you do. That's why people have to, try to act like they do around you some kind of way. They're just trying to maintain their level of confidence. They're just trying to keep their cool. They're just trying to be cool around you. Somebody that is naturally all those things. Some people have to develop the things that you are naturally gifted at and naturally talented at. You're naturally confident. You have so many good things about you. Other people had to try to break you down and put you down and make you feel bad about yourself so you wouldn't recognize those things or pay attention to those things. They wanted you to pay attention to the worst things about you and the bad things about you instead of the good things. We all have bad things about us. We all have things that are good and we all have things that are not so good. It's just great people develop the things that aren't so good by focusing on the good things that are about them, that are good about them. They focus on their strong points. You don't strengthen your weaknesses, you strengthen your strengths. So the fact that you weren't even focused on any negativity, you weren't even focused on any bad things about you, about yourself, you were blind to it until they tried to point it out and make you realize that, you're not perfect. And nobody's perfect. But the thing is, you had so many good qualities about you that to them you was almost perfect. You were pretty much perfect to them, and they couldn't stand it. They couldn't stand the fact that I have to work on myself to see this within myself, and that's something that I just don't feel like doing. And this person naturally has these things without having to do too much work. They're just blessed. And you was blessed by God. You was blessed by the Creator. It's that divinity within you. All these attributes to you because you're chosen. You are divine. You have a divine presence within you, a divine being. That's what you are. You are a real one. And they may not get the divinity in you, and that's okay. They may not understand that you're a special, unique kind of person, and that's okay. They may try to tear you down because some things that you're proud of about yourself, and that's okay. You always tend to look on the bright side and feel good about yourself because you have a positive outlook on life and a positive mindset. And that's just too much for some people. Some people like to destroy that in others because they don't have it. Some people's outlook on life is so freaking bleak. Some people's outlook on life is so just dark clouds, negativity, no sunshine, no rays of sun, nothing good coming in ever. Just gonna be their negative self until they're out of here for the rest of their life. Try to tell them something positive and they don't want to hear it. They'll change the subject. They probably done clicked off of this video already, but you still watching this video, I know you're a positive person. I know you're a positive person. I know you want to stick around and soak up all this good quality positivity. I ain't mad at you. I'm still here. I'm doing it too. All right, so be comfortable with being who you are. If you're a positive person, that's cool. You have to look at yourself and the qualities about you and see yourself as the S-H-I-T. You got to see yourself as the S-H-I-T. Even if people laughed at you in the past, even if people said negative things about you in the past, and you didn't have nothing bad to say about them until they started trying to bother you or come at you. See, when a lot of people like a certain person and people have good things to say about that person, you're going to have people who are jealous of that person as well. When a lot of people like you, it's going to draw jealousy. When a lot of people pay attention to you and put a lot of good energy into you and are focused on you, it's going to draw some good people and it's going to draw some not so good quality people. Let's just say that. It's going to draw some quality people and some people that aren't that kind of quality that you want anyway. And unfortunately, they're going to feel some type of way about it because they feel it should be them. They want to take your skin off and walk around with it on. These are the people who will compete with you. These are the people who want to get in front of you. These are the people who have to make sure you see them because whether you know it or not, and you probably ain't even see or pay attention, but they see you. And they see you enjoying yourself, feeling good, feeling positive. You got the empath vibes. You got high vibration, high energy, feeling good about yourself, connecting to the sun, God, the universe. Working your goals, working your dreams, making positive things happen in your life. You feel good. You're handling business, standing on business, taking care of business. You feel good. It's certain things in life that a person does that just makes them feel good. And you feeling so good automatically attract and gravitate towards things that make you feel even better. So it's like not only do you already have a lot of great things going for you, you are confident enough to want to achieve and accomplish even more great things and bigger things. You're not afraid to take on the next task. And not everybody's going to understand that about you. And that's okay. You are a real one. You're unique. You're special. A lot of people gravitate towards people like that. A lot of people like people like that. You're not afraid to be yourself. You are comfortable being yourself. They tried to make you walk on eggshells. You done been through that. They tried to make you feel uncomfortable about who you were. You done went through that. You done accomplished that. You done overcame that. At some point, you was probably just not feeling too good about yourself because people tried to make you feel so horrible about you. And it's because of all those good things that one day you just woke up and realized and said, you know what? To heck with how they view me. I don't care how people look at me. I don't care what they think about me. Their opinion is none of my business. I have to be who I was put here to be. And I can't let somebody's negative view stop me from doing that. They got to be them. I got to be me. The things about me aren't stopping them from being who they are. They won't let my positivity stop them from being negative. So why should I let their negativity, no matter how strong it is, stop me from being who I am? I ain't bothering them. They're bothered by me. I'm not bothering them. They're bothered by me. I'm not going to allow the fact that they're making me their problem my problem. Not anymore. No. If I'm your problem, that's your problem, not mine. You got a problem with me for being who I am, that's your problem. I'm not dealing with that today. I got to leave that behind. I can't care about that. I got too much stuff going on already. I got an overactive mind already, focused on all the good things that I see myself with. I'm not stopping it for you. I'm not raining on my parade for you. I'm not bringing myself down to a lower vibrational level for you. Not anymore. Been there, done that, threw the t-shirt in the trash. Don't want it back. You send me one, I'm setting it on fire. I'm going to send it to hell with gasoline draws on. I don't want that shirt. You are a real one. You'll do things for people they never expect to have done for them. You're a real one. You'll appreciate people the way they have never been appreciated in their life. You're a real one. People have probably told you that so many times throughout your life, you thought they was playing with you. People done told you was real so many times, you didn't even know what to do with it. You like, yo, you playing with me? You gaslight me? Nah, you're real. And the amount of authenticity that you get from people, it's alarming. Because it's a lot to take. You're like, all these people can't feel this. All these people can't feel this way. But the thing is, a lot of the negativity that you got from people who were close to you, people who were supposed to be family, people who were supposed to be friends, people who were supposed to be girlfriend, people who were supposed to be in your corner, people who were supposed to be your partner, people who were supposed to be right there with you, it distorted your reality a bit. And they didn't feel too positive about themselves, unfortunately, and wanted you to feel the same way. But you got to shake that negative energy off because it's not yours. Don't hate them for it. You know, you might feel some type of way about it, but you got to get over that. You got to move on from that because it's nothing there. There's nothing you can do with that. But what you can do is live your life. What you can do is continue to be who you are. And that's a great, wonderful, amazing person. It is what it is. As they say, it is what it is. You can't stop other people from feeling how they feel about you. You can't stop other people from feeling how they feel about life. And the fact that, you feel good about yourself, you got the right idea about yourself, you feel good about life, it's not going to be too many people that could correlate with that. It's not going to be too many people who you can coincide with. It's not going to be too many people who can feel you on that. Do you feel me? You picking up what I'm putting down? It's going to give you the fluoride stare. You gotta attract people and let people come to you sometimes. And I mean, it's like you don't want to be a hermit, but when you are like this, the type of person I'm describing in this video, you gotta let people come to you. You can't be as outgoing as you would like to be because you're gonna play yourself. And it's just sometimes you'll know when to be outgoing because you'll feel the vibes and the vibes will be right. Even if you weren't right about it, it won't be as bad. It won't. Oh, okay, that's not the vibe. Okay, cool. You're not gonna get. It's not gonna be as bad as you think it is. It's not gonna be all negative and toxic like some people have been in the past. Totally just trying to utterly play you because they feel that you're better than them, and they have to try to put you down and make you feel terrible about yourself. And that's not cool. But that's why you have to Not be as outgoing sometimes. You gotta feel the vibes, make sure it's right, and when it's right, hey, it's off. Like Missy Elliott said. I tried to say it like the little pig Latin. After she said, "It's all right" or something like that. It's all right. There we go. It's all right. That's how she said it. And thanks to Kevin Gates, because I heard him say it a couple times in some of them shorts, and I got it down packed. It's all right. All right. And and just one last thing I'm going to say for anybody that may feel uncomfortable, or somebody that is uncomfortable being themselves because of possibly not being around the most positive people. Yo, as long as you stay in the Father's house, as long as you in your mind go in the Father's house, which is God's house, as long as you stay close to God mentally, or you draw God into your life, you go into you dwell in the secret place of the Most High. All right, you're gonna be all right. Everything's all right in God's house. You'll be fine. You'll have nothing to worry about. It'll see yourself, and being in God's house is not just dwelling in the secret place of the Most High, but it's seeing yourself the way God sees you. Seeing yourself as confident, seeing yourself as courageous, seeing yourself as brave, seeing yourself as the person that you know you truly are, not how other people see you. If you get caught up in seeing yourself how other people see you, you're going to have your perception of reality is going to be distorted, because you're believing what they say and what they think. Something that is going to stop your growth, hinder your growth, stunt your growth, and it's going to keep you from getting to where you should be in life, because you're going to hold your own self back due to the vibe that you get from other people. And don't do that. They may have a not so good vibe for you. Shake that stuff off. That's not my energy. I feel good about myself. I got the right idea about myself. God, you have to see yourself through God's eyes, because that's who you really are. If you feel weak in some areas, that's not the truth of you. Any area that you feel weak in, recognize that as a false self. That's a false reality, and don't live in it. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.